What's up, everyone? This is Stacocakes. I'm back with another Pro Evolution Soccer 2021 season update video. This is a video that's going to show you guys which edition of the game to get, which is the best iconic moment player you can get in this game as well, and also how to get a 20% discount on this game. And lastly, I'll talk about whether you should get this game anyways. So let's get into all this right now. First off, we'll start with the 20% off discount. This discount is available until the end of October. End of October, okay. And also, how do you get this discount? You have to have PES 2020 or PES 2020 Lite. If you do not have either version, I suggest downloading PES 220 Lite. It is a free game. Download that and go inside that and purchase your PES 2021 season update inside the game. I'll show you how to get that done. We'll just go over to my Xbox here. Here we go. So I'm on the main screen for PES 2020. All you have to do is just scroll down and you'll see right here, 20% off, 20% off. The weird thing about this is that there's no standard edition to buy through the game right here. So I don't know if the 20% off applies to the standard edition as well or just the club edition. But I'm going to show you in a second here why the club edition is better anyways. And it's just a little bit more. So I guess it doesn't really matter about the standard edition. But this is where you get it from. If you want to download it, if you want to order the game, get 20% off bonus, which is great. So now let's get to the game itself. And we'll compare the two versions of the game. First off, let's go check out the standard edition. What does it come with? 3 contract tickets for 10 weeks. And the Club Edition gives you 3 contract tickets for 30 weeks. So you get 20 more weeks out of that. Premium Agent for the Standard Edition, you get for 10 weeks. For the Club Edition, you get for 30 weeks. So 20 more weeks again. For the Standard Edition, you get 2,000 My Club coins. And for the Club Edition, you get 3,000 My Club coins. So you get 1,000 My Club coins more, which is approximately $10 of value. So right there, that more than makes up for the difference between the two editions. The Club Edition is, I believe, $5 more, $5 American more than the Standard Edition. And you also, actually for me it's $7 because it's Canadian. But yeah, but it's $5 is probably what most people will be paying difference. So you get lots for this $5 difference. Besides the $10 of My Club coins additional, you also get a theme and avatar, a original in-game menu theme, digital ticket, which is just a jersey of the team that you choose, and a full squad. What the full squad is, I'll show you guys right now. This is kind of like some people, this is not what people think it is, I think some people think if you get this, say you choose the Barcelona squad, you can take this Messi and like put it into your regular squad. No, this full squad thing is just you use this squad as a full unit and you can use it to play different other modes and stuff like that. So say you're just starting the game and your team's not very good. You don't have many good players or anything. What you can do is you can use this full squad of Barcelona, for instance, and use that to enter competitions and stuff like that. So if you read the little fine print here, it says you'll not receive any post-match rewards when using DLC squads, which is what this Barcelona squad is in this example. However, you will still be able to receive rewards such as GP, agents, and items. By using the DLC squads and events. So yeah, you can use this to get some GP and stuff, but you can't use it in anything to get like post-match rewards or anything like that. So yeah, keep that in mind. If you're debating between two iconic moment players, maybe this is something that would kind of maybe tip you in one direction. Maybe one of those iconic moment players have a better team. But I don't think people are going to be using the full squad, these full squads that much. But it is just a thing that comes along with it as well. So if you are a Barcelona fan, you can play some matches with a full Barcelona squad. And it says it updates with the live updates. So unfortunately, if Messi does leave, then he's going to be out of your squad because it will be updated with a new squad. as changes are made. But and as far as what else with the club edition we also get an iconic moment player. Let's go check out the iconic moment players right here. I got a list right here. Here are the 5 iconic moment players we can choose from. Basically, what this shows you the players at their max. This is the max. When we get them, we're not going to be getting, for an example, a 103 overall Messi. No, we get Messi and we have to upgrade him and train him and stuff like that. And the max that he can get, though, his max potential is 103, which is crazy, especially right at the start of the game, getting a player like that, 103 overall. So Con goes up to a 96 overall. Ronaldo goes up to 100. Beckham goes up to 101. Bergkamp goes up to a 98. So when looking at these, there's like a million different things to think of when determining which of these is the best play. There's probably you can probably make a case for every one of these players, and nobody's gonna fault you for that. Maybe if you're a fan of Arsenal, you might take Bergkamp. Maybe if you're a fan of Bayern Munich, you'll take Con. But when looking at these, there's a couple things to consider. I'm gonna go over some for you guys. Sorry about that. But okay, so Con here, for example, you'll see he's on B form, and so are the other legends. But Ronaldo and Messi are on C form. So some people have been asking Konami, wondering how the form's going to work for these players. But people are like, Konami hasn't answered, of course. So people are kind of thinking that since Messi and Ronaldo are still in the game and playing, they're going to be going up and down with their live updates. So they'll start at a C, and then if Messi has a great game, for instance, he could go up to an A form. So that's something to keep in mind with those players. If you remember at the end of last year, they changed the form or condition or whatever you want to call it for the iconic moment legend players and made them all B. So as you can see, Con is a B, Beckham is a B, and Bergkamp is a B. So looking at those, that is one other kind of thing that can make it so that you have to like weigh it when you're trying to decide which of these guys to choose. Having a legend, one of those legends on B form all the time is a good thing, because that means that he's going to be very consistent and being in good form consistently, as opposed to Messi and Ronaldo if they happen to have a bad season, which they probably won't. But I'm just saying, hypothetically, say they did, that's something that they can be on a lower form kind of thing. So the Messi and Ronaldo are going to be changing throughout the year, while the Con, Beckham, and Bergkamp are going to be on that B form through the whole time. So that's something to keep in mind as well. If I had to rank these 5, I probably would put Con last. He is as high as you can get as a goalkeeper right there. Every single stat is 99. But a goalkeeper is just something like such a hit or miss thing. Like some goalkeepers, just they don't play as well as others, and it's kind of a thing where you can maybe get a replacement that might be very similar to a Con, but trying to find a replacement, especially right off the bat, to like Messi and Ronaldo and stuff, will be a lot harder to do. So I think that if I was deciding which of these players would be the best, I'd probably put Con on the bottom of that list. I think most people do as well. And I'd put probably 4th on the list Bergkamp, probably because if you see his max speed here, it's 84 as his max speed. And I know people do not like players that are not very fast. If you have a system where you have him playing next to a fast player and he's kind of playing off Bergkamp, then yes, that'd be a good player to have. But he's going to start out with a lot lower speed as well. This is his max speed up to 84. So it's going to take a while to get to 84, and 84 is just really slow. So that's why I'd probably put Bergkamp as a 4th. If I was an Arsenal fan, I'd probably take Bergkamp, but I'll put him as 4th as just in this analysis right now. But now Messi, Ronaldo, and Beckham, this is kind of where flip a coin, which one do you want to choose? Obviously, the best player of the 3 would be picking Messi, of course. I think people would have preferred him as a prolific winger. He is a creative playmaker, though. So that is something that you could also consider when looking at him, that he is not a prolific winger. Also, when looking at these, Beckham's going to have that B form all the time, and Messi and Ronaldo are going to go up and down each week with their different forms. But another thing to consider, though, is I'll show you the PES database for 2020. You'll see the featured players. Messi and Ronaldo have like 8 million different versions that came out. So when looking at these things, Messi and Ronaldo, they may be better than Beckham, but you're going to have a different, like you're going to have each week, there's going to be a featured agent each week. And Messi is not going to be in it every week, and Ronaldo's not going to be in it every week. But there's going to be many more instances where he's going to be in the game. And if you spin those weekly agents, you'll have a high probability that you're going to get a Messi and Ronaldo at some point. Maybe you're not going to get it right off the bat because, like you can still do like a maximum of 3 spins for those weekly agents. So you might not get a Messi right off the bat, but at some point, it's going to be a lot easier to get a Messi or a Ronaldo than a Beckham. Beckham looks amazing. It's got 95 speed. It's got his set piece stuff is all 99. He's an amazing player, and he's going to be very hard to get in the game. He'll be in a legend agent, but those legend agents, they make it so that getting a particular black ball, the percent is so low, and then getting a particular legend, so getting David Beckham in a spin, like a legend spin later on in the game, is going to be pretty difficult to do. So if you want to just get which player is going to be the easiest to get out of these, like Messi and Ronaldo are going to be really easy to get, Beckham hard. So that's why I'm kind of leaning towards maybe getting Beckham for this, just because it's going to be hard to get him throughout the game. And then since I don't get the Messi right now with the iconic moment, I'm going to have many opportunities to get a Messi or Ronaldo. So that's another thing to consider when picking one of these. But like I said, if you pick any of these 5, you can make a case for each of them, right? So it comes down to personal preference, really. But I'm really leaning towards personally Beckham for myself. But if you see me get Messi, I wouldn't be surprised, right? It's like a 50-50 thing right now. I haven't pre-ordered my game yet. I'm still kind of debating about it. But it's between Messi and Beckham. I probably will get Messi in the end, but it's going to be really a coin flip. Let me know in the comments down below who you guys are going to choose for your iconic moment. And lastly, what I want to talk about is, should you upgrade to PES 2021? So the first thing is, if you want to stay with PES 2020, there's lots of people saying, well, all this is the same gameplay, the same game from PES 2020. But what I'm going to be doing is paying additional money and losing all of the legends and players that I have, the iconic moment players, legends, losing them all, paying money for a new game, and then starting all over. And it's the exact same game. You can argue that, and I can't say that you're wrong saying that, but a couple of things why PES 2020 might not be the greatest thing to stay with is that one is the fact that the players are not going to be updated each week or anything like that, so they're going to stay on a C form. So that's something that some people might not like or whatever. So there's not going to be any more weekly events or anything like that. It's just like the game's going to be pretty much not updating or anything, because they're trying to get you to leave and go to 2021. So they don't want to do too much in 2020 to keep you in 2020. And another thing they did to kind of push people to 2021, I think their motive behind all this was there was a versus computer cup as well that they got rid of in 2020. And I know lots of people like myself, they played my club, the versus computer cup, to try out new players, to get to max out their players, trying to get more training and GP and stuff for their players and stuff like that. So they played those versus computer cups, and they recently got rid of the versus computer cup in 2020. So I think they're kind of like, they're trying to push you towards 2021 season update without saying saying so, but they're kind of trying to nudge you in that direction. So that's probably the way I'd look at it. If you didn't like the gameplay in 2020, it's the exact same gameplay in 2021. They've changed nothing. At least they said it's a season update. They're coming out clean. They're not saying it's a regular price game and it's going to be new stuff. No, they're coming out and saying I think there's like 3 new managers you can get in 2021. But besides that, it's basically the exact same gameplay and everything. And but it's going to have updated rosters for 2021. But that's about it. So plus there's some things, as I mentioned, talking to people previously, there's some licenses that they did lose for certain teams. So if you like those teams in 2020, going over to 2021, they might not be in the game. But they still have the main teams though, so like Juventus, all that kind of stuff, and Barcelona and stuff. But so there is like kind of a, there's many reasons to upgrade to PES 2021 season update. But if you stay at PES 2020, then there's gonna be lots of people staying in 2020. So it's not like you'll have trouble finding games or anything. But the same problems that are in 2020 though are going to be in 2021. Obviously, people having trouble finding games, people being mad about the scripting, that kind of stuff, the lag online, all that kind of stuff is going to be transferring over. So keep this all in mind when you're doing this. But if you're like me, where you just like to start all over, you like to, I like building a team more than actually playing the game itself. So for me, it's good because I like to start over from scratch, get these new players, build up a team, open up the weekly agents. So it's fun for me. But like if you stay in 2020, there's gonna be people staying there with you, and you're not gonna be alone. So it is up to you in the end what to do if you want to go to 2021 season update. But if you guys are gonna go to 2021 game, then follow me this year. I'll have some videos out for you guys, some beginner guides coming up and stuff that I do every year, helping you with the auction house, stuff like that, and helping you navigate through the game, stuff like that. So keep in touch, keep your eyes open for the next couple of weeks here. I'll have some videos up for you guys. But I hope this gives you an idea of who to choose for your PES 2021 season update and whether or not to make the jump from 2020 to 2021. If you guys have any questions, as always, put them in the comments down below. I answer them all ASAP. And I hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you guys soon.